Today I fucked up by writing a Tinder bio. I joined Tinder a couple of months ago. I was constantly deleting and then re-downloading for about 2 years. I usually would get a lot of matches easily, so much so that it was so overwhelming I would delete the app. I am shy too, so it didn't feel great to be on the app and not having the courage to actually date people, also because a specific incident with my ex that made me fearful of intimacy. Thanks Josh for the trauma. The last time I joined I added to my bio, "Let me simp over you." But after I wrote it, I noticed I got a lot less matches and the only DMs I got were freaky and kinky, beyond the usual stuff. I didn't know why until a dude I matched with who seemed nice. He was cute and opened with a usual pickup line before asking what I meant in my bio. I said that just to added, simp, because I thought it'd be accurate to how I operate in a relationship. He said, "No, your bio doesn't say that. It says let me take a dump over you." I was shocked. No wonder the only matches I were getting were specific and niche kinks. Everyone thought I wanted to take a shit on them. I'm like an old person with technology and autocorrect changed, simp, to, dump, and I was too lazy to check. I was so ashamed and just deleted the app. TLDR, not rereading my bio and not noticing that, simp over you, autocorrected to, dump over you. So many dudes thought I was confessing I had a scat kink. I got a lot less matches because of it. Edit. The actual bio said, "Let me dump over you," when I meant, "Let me simp over you." This is great. Now you have to show up and shit on people. Was the guy you match with disappointed to find this out? Simp and dump are as bad as each other. Thank you for deleting your account. Sounds like a shitty situation. Hope it gets better. Oh duck. Screw you Josh. Today I fucked up by taking my sister out to eat. This foo literally happened today, and I am scared for what's next. Every Sunday after I finish work, I go to this bar or restaurant my father works at. While he's working, I usually get myself a dish called penne vodka, as well as buffalo wings for takeout for my sister. Well, my sister had finished work early today and I had to pick her up and I didn't want to stop home, so we both agreed to go to the restaurant. Everything was going fine and all, and we got our signature dishes. The minute my sister got her dish, however, she must have swallowed a piece of the chicken and it got lodged in her throat. Some people might say, "Why don't you make yourself vomit?" And she did, but it wouldn't budge from her throat. Due to this complication, she was taken to the emergency room and as of now, she is currently gonna have to undergo surgery to either force it into her stomach or remove it bit by bit. Too long did not read. Took my sister out to eat, she got chicken lodged in her throat and now she's gotta undergo surgery. Not really a food, just a really terrible event. This is called a food bolus. You're probably lucky it happened in company of others rather than by herself at home. The surgery is very unlikely to include cutting. A gastroenterologist or general surgeon will perform an EGD, esophagogastroduodenoscopy, in which they will sedate her, put a tube with a camera down her throat, remove the food bolus, possibly stretch her esophagus a bit and also determine why this happened. It's not terribly traumatic, honestly. She won't remember a bit of the procedure. That's nothing short of traumatic op. I'm really sorry to hear that. But it's nothing you did or anything you can control, so try not to bear down on yourself too bad. She's in good hands and will be okay. Hope she makes a quick recovery. Sounds like a her problem now, my guy. Not a kind title for the dyslexican scrolling through Reddit while half asleep. Today I fucked up by sleeping with the bride's cousin. So today, yesterday to be exact, was my cousin's wedding. The wedding was beautiful. Everything seemed like a fairy tale. Only one problem. Being a single groomsman can attract a lot of female attention. In this case, the bride's cousin. An extremely attractive, sensual and interesting young lady. First day we met on the civil wedding. We spent a good portion of the night talking in a terrace, which ended in a kiss. We stopped kissing, because an overprotecting father was insisting on leaving. He found us on the terrace, not kissing, but he knew, and I know he knew. His face was not subtle. Next day, the bride and the groom warned me about the cousin. She is trouble, they said, but this, of course, for my stupid imaginative head, was only a turn-on. I am out here to celebrate love, and of course, have fun. Day of the wedding comes. I cry looking at my cousin get married. I feel so proud. Then the party comes. The cousin arrives in a very, very, sexy, but elegant, dress. I notice she has a tattoo on her back. I can't deal with it. I try to distract myself with my cousin and have fun with anyone but her. But the night has its way on me. As I am ordering a drink, with a half-tucked-in shirt and a big smile on my face, there she is. Right besides me. Glancing over her shoulder right into my eyes. Her rose tattoo writing the line of her back. Her blue dress outlining Mother Nature itself. There is little I can do. Her spell is far too great. We dance like crazy. We go out to have a cigarette. Our lips meet. We sneak to the groomsmen cabin, which is far away from the party. We get in the room where we all left out cloths before the wedding. Her dress falls to the ground and we sink into a dream of pleasure. We can't avoid exploring every inch of each other. And as we are reaching the climax, the door opens. A bloodthirsty father. His eyes open like two big death golf balls. My naked ass jumps out of position. I cover the little rebel under the sheets. "This is wrong. This is just wrong, young lady," the old man screams. I scream back and command him to get the hell out of the room. He does. But he is followed by a drunk, newly married husband. He looks at me and starts laughing. I don't find the situation one bit funny. The lady and I get dressed. I walk with her to the exit of the party where the old angry man waits for us. I think I am about to get punched, but he only says, "I thought you were a gentleman, but I was wrong. You are a freeloader, now I feel like shit." Was I in the wrong? I definitely feel like I fucked up, but I don't know if I was in the wrong. Too long did not read. I slept with the bride's cousin on the wedding's party and her father caught us in the middle of the act. Now I am afraid the family will somehow know. Is this a fan? Fic loudly crying, her dress falls to the floor. We sink into a dream of pleasure. Okay, Shakespeare. Sounds like two consenting adults have fun, so nothing wrong. Hope he isn't the type of parent to pull the old shotgun though, lol. For a second I thought this was gonna be one of those "y'all are blood related but nobody told y'all" stories. According to the dad, you should have charged her for the load instead of being a freeloader. As long as you both happily consented and use protection, it's all good. Probably a father who is overprotective. Sounds like he wants to control his daughter's sex life. Emo the real duck up. This reads like a novel. Did you make it up? Slightly smiling face.